CG. For me, this weather says one thing tonight: no shirt, no pants, no problem. And I think the locals would agree with me here in Melbourne. All in all, a good turnout for this particular match. I'm joined by my accomplice in primetime, Matthew Richardson.
Hi, Dan. As always, it's a pleasure to call the match with you.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. The Magpies hustle out onto the field. With some just another game, others looking particularly nervous.
Side by side they stick together to uphold the Magpies' name. See the barricades shouting.
Umpire tosses the coin. The Lions kicking to the right of screen. A diet of interstate travel for the Lions. I can't wait for this match to get underway. I've had sleepless nights dreaming about this clash. The players launch into the first term.
It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has it. It's the will to prepare to win that matters.
He's got the footy in his hands. Martin with the football. Approaching the goals now. Going for goal number 1. And the mark will be paid. Shaki taking aim. Going for goal number 1. The Lions get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Shaki gets the first goal of the match. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Martin punches with the ball now. Nicely intercepted by Beams. He hand passes the ball. Robinson has his head down now. Nice kick. The Lions couldn't have asked for a much better start than this one. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Martin really gets onto this one. Shoots off the handball. Able to grab it on the half volley. Sinclair comes away with the ball. Nice mark there.
The Brisbane big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Brisbane scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. He gets boot to the ball. Side bottom with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Puts boot to ball. Hands like dinner plates. He steadies now in front of goal. Christensen going for number 1. Shaki got under it, lining up the goal now. Shaki shoots it. Goal to Brisbane. That's 3 in a row for the Lions. The Magpies trailing already. They need to pick up the pace, and right now.
Shaki has so much potential, he could just be anything.
Robinson got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Oscar Elliott boots it. Rockliff with the mark.
It's clear that Brisbane have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Beams boots it.
Hewitt going for number 1. Brisbane lead the Magpies. Great mark over the pad. Martin winds it up 65 metres out. Shot by Martin. It's in the air. If that post was a couple of centimetres thinner, it would have been okay. The Lions by 20 points. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Hewitt, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick 30 metres out. Hewitt whacks one on the boot for goal. The goal for the Lions. Hewitt getting them further in front. The ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
It's great for a team when they have a winning ruckman who can really direct his hit-outs. The Lions have had a superb supply all match long. It takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. Paparone kicks the ball. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Hit the post on the full. There is no worse feeling.
All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Langdon. Bounces favourably for Grundy. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Kicked by Beams. Taylor claims the ball. The first quarter is over and the Magpies trailing by 26.
The Lions will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to the Magpies. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how Collingwood can come back after the break.
The scores were very high in that term. Let's check out the stats.
Brisbane appear to have a distinct advantage with 16 kicks over 7 kicks from Collingwood. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close, locked horns in the tackle contests, 3-1. The Lions way out in front of Collingwood with the possessions, 69% next to their name. Brisbane and Collingwood are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage.
Much appreciated, Richo. The second quarter has begun.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
Chips it down towards half forward. Nice hands. Rooted by Greenwood. Nice mark there. 45 metres out. Elliott takes a shot. The goal eludes him, just wide of the target. Not enough help gained from that kick. Strong mark. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Lester marks on the run.
Lester is very clever when dealing with tags. He loves taking heavier taggers that lack pace into space where a foot race becomes important. Coaches just love players like him. That's a nice, strong mark.
Gets boot to high. Wins the hardball. Pasternak, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Perspiring like you're putting in a pot as he lines the shot up. 50 metres from home. Brisbane in front. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Martin with the tap. With the ball now. Beams gets it out of the congestion. He gets tackled as he hands it off. The ball bounced favourably for Walker. Gets boot to high. Buick made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Buick shoots. Goal for Buick. That's his second. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game.
Buick will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Gives it to Sinclair.
The defensive pressure has been first class from the Lions. They've ruled the tackle count, and that's causing their opponents to make mistakes, and that's why they find themselves winning. Pasternak putting his head down as he runs in. Nice kick. The Lions lead the Magpies.
All is in readiness. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Shackey wins the tap. Terrible timing by Grundy. Harwood kicks. Nice mark under pressure. Opportunity shot on a 30-degree angle. Christensen, ambitious kick. I can't believe it. It's a goal.
Christensen has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him.
Nicely intercepted by Main. Nice work from Walker. Kicks beyond the wing. Zorko gets the upper hand.
Zorko is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. He slams that on the boot. He runs into the goal. Gardner kicks for goal. Gardner puts it through.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Good bounce. Shackey nicely outclassing Keith. And will get a ball up. Shackey wins the tap. Terrible timing by Keith. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Paparoni with the shot. Brisbane leading by 55 as we go to the break.
The important thing is to keep your noses in front. But I get the feeling the Lions may be fighting to stay there in the second half.
Let's go to... We're back for the third term.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Paparoni feeds it wide. Bounces favourably for Buick. He runs into the goal. Buick drives the ball towards goal. Buick scores with a beautiful kick. The Ruckman conscious of... And look at that bounce. Martin guides it, takes possession. Sinclair with a big bump to Freeman. Great mark under pressure.
Collingwood just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Elliott goes for goal. Elliott slots through a much-needed goal.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Martin gets onto the ball. Ball up in the centre square. Guided down nicely by Keith. Smith with the tap. Main there to mop it up. Zorko with the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Richard.
Dennis, he just seems to be continually choosing the wrong option.
McSpell with a perfect drop punt. Couldn't hold on to the mark. Intercepted by side bottom. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Gardner gets the upper hand. Richard, what are his chances from here?
He has a very good chance from here.
The ball is thumped towards goal by Gardner. Brisbane 562. Christensen has it, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
I would expect him to get this, Dennis.
35 metres out.
Christensen has his feet firmly on the ground, and he's just a great leader around the club.
Effective hit out there. Pasternak has the ball. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Freeman puts his head down and runs in.
Look, Collingwood haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. It's a mark. He kicks the ball, just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. Wells scoops up the ball. Taylor with the ball. Taylor with the shot. Oh, and he's missed. Brisbane out in front over at the Magpies. Langdon with the mark.
Sends it on its way. Nice work from Phil. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision was generally less disastrous than indecision. Too far out to score, sure. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Jams it on the boot now. Great grab.
Wells is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Done with real good use of the body. He slams that on the boot. Blair brings the contested ball. He slams that on the boot. Rockcliffe with the mark.
Bumps the pigskin. Reed intercepts the bouncing ball. Slips the handball to Keith. Intercepted. Taylor will take the free after the ball was thrown. Launched long by Taylor. A good third quarter. What do you think, Richo?
For Collingwood, the only way I see for them to overcome is to hang on.
The third quarter ends with some high scoring on the board. We'll have a look at the stats.
Although the Lions have had 12 handballs, the Magpies are on 10, which isn't much of a difference at this stage.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richard. And the last quarter of this match is underway.
You can't just beat a team, you have to leave a lasting impression in their minds so that they never want to see you again.
Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Keeps it close to the ground. Great mark. Kicks. Blair enjoying a height advantage.
Blair needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. He taps the ball. Shade tackles him to the ground. Shade gathers the ball, gets the loose ball. Elliott picks up the loose ball. That was hard at it. Sometimes you just got to cop one for the team. Pendlebury goes for goal. Nice kick.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Grundy without a touch. The clearance by Martin. Ball up in the centre square.
A good hit out there. Paperone gains possession. It comes off hands. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first.
Gets a handball away. Reed boots it. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Smith puts it on the boot. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Good tap from Freeman. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. Gets good well. Climbing up the goal now, 45 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. It's in the air. He's missed a lot. He's kicked it out on the full. Sends it on its way. Had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the Magpies' forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Slips through his fingers. Christensen kicks the ball. Bell kicks it.
The Lions over. The Magpies by 64. De Goey decides to play on. Oh, he's given that to up an almighty thump. Good mark on the run. He opts to play on. Pasternak caught with the ball. Golsack sends one up towards the wing. Blair presents and takes the mark. Boots it. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Good mark by Paparone.
Paparone has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. Gardner has a kick. Gardner kicks it straight through the big sticks. Brisbane are in front.
The Ruckman giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Martin outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Papaloni gets the ball. Pasternak has no chance at that one. And he's heading for home. Shot at goal by Pasternak. Listen, here's the thing. The final score stand at Brisbane.